Can you smell it? Can you smell it, everyone? Can you smell the fog for Halloween Horror Nights? We are roughly about 3 weeks away for Halloween Horror Nights, and it has begun. Guys, so many prop pieces have already been set up inside. New food booths, and we have confirmation on more about the scare zones. With the new prop pieces, with the new food booths, soon we're gonna get menus. Things are starting to heat up and get ready for Halloween Horror Nights, so let's go inside and get ready. It has been nearly a week since my last update video, so it's about time to see more. So come and join me, Mitchell May, and let's get ready for the fog. Today at Universal Orlando is a very special day for this video because there have been new prop pieces that are Easter eggs in the sideshow of Decay Scare Zone, and we're gonna find those Easter eggs, and they are for the icons. It is a rumor, has not been confirmed as far as I know, maybe in an interview or podcast possibly, but people have been talking about it online. There are Easter eggs for icons in the sideshow of Decay Scare Zone, and we're gonna find all of them, or at least we're gonna try. So get excited for that. Let's get started. Let's jump right into this video. Welcome back, Halloween Horror Nights. Jack and Oddfellows Chaos and Control. This entranceway trestle's looking awfully amazing. You have the red color on the left-hand side for Jack and the purple on the right-hand side for Oddfellow. Chaos and Control. That is the name of this scare zone, the entranceway scare zone. This will be filled with fog. You know how I know that? Well, you can actually see one of our first fog machines for this scare zone already set up right down here. Behind this purple curtain, you have a fog machine. So this entranceway trestle will be covered in fog. This prop piece right here looks like an axe-throwing little station with all of these buzzards, vultures, and crows that are consuming all of the waste. You can see the little hatchet down there and this big axe right here. And right next door is this bumper car, also with an axe inside of it, and all of these scrap pieces, because this is the sideshow of Decay Scare Zone. So everything is slowly falling into decay for this scare zone. Throughout the sideshow of Decay Scare Zone, you have these prop pieces like this one right here that look like they're from Carnival Games. Now, the rumor is, and as you can see by this one right here, that these different prop pieces are all themed as different icons from Halloween Horror Nights of the past. This right here looks like it's a reference to the director. So as we're looking at all these prop pieces, be on the lookout for different pieces that might be referencing a Halloween Horror Nights icon from the past. Here we have another prop piece representing an icon. This specific icon is the Usher. Looking good. Look at his creepy eyes. This is very obviously the storyteller. Look at that. Last week I thought the storyteller was a different one, but this week this is a brand new prop piece that's been set up, and it's obviously for the storyteller. If you want to find these icons for yourself, well, just look at these prop pieces, these little stages throughout this scare zone here on Hollywood Boulevard, the sideshow of Decay. That's where I found the storyteller, kind of out in the open, pretty easy to find. And I believe that this one's supposed to be for Oddfellow. I could be wrong if I'm missing an icon, but I think this is for Oddfellow. I don't know, let me know in the comments what this one's for. A brand new food booth right here next to Cafe La Bamba, and this looks like it's themed after Sinners. I've never seen Sinners yet. It's on my list, trust me, I will watch it. But this is normally kind of a Latin American, sometimes a Mexican themed food booth and drink booth, but it looks like Club Juke. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's from Sinners, which would make sense because Sinners is a house this year. And you have all these decorated lights back here and this light trestle. And here's what the back side of this food booth will look like. This is where you'll pick up your food. More than likely they'll set up a little cart right here where you'll order from like they did last year. Welcome to Springfield, the home of The Simpsons. Now, there has been rumors and speculation about The Simpsons appearing somewhat for Halloween Horror Nights. There has been a new t-shirt released in the merchandise stores for The Simpsons where they're wearing Halloween costumes. There's also been rumors and interviews with Universal executives where they've talked about in the past how Simpsons has always been brought up for Halloween Horror Nights, and this year, as well as more than likely next year, The Simpsons will play a role in Halloween Horror Nights. So no announcements yet, we'll have to wait and see, but I'm super excited to see what that means. Holy cow, we have our first facade being constructed for Halloween Horror Nights. You can see this tent and the facade, just wood as of now, and I don't know what house this is going to be. I'm assuming probably the zoo house. And around the corner, let's see if we can see any other facades. Back in the very back, there's another facade being built right there. I cannot tell what house this is for, but that's the back side of a facade. It looks like a building with a window in it. Very interesting. And then in the very back, the blue sign back there says Hellraiser for the Hellraiser house, confirmed. Fanta is making a return for Halloween. A Fanta drink booth here for Halloween Horror Nights. You could see these mystic ruins up here, these symbols. That is confirmation it's Halloween Horror Nights, as well as if you look right on the side of this booth, you will see the logo for Halloween Horror Nights 35. Meats, a food booth, a Halloween Horror Nights original theming. Now, I believe Meats is a reference to the Welcome to Scary House, which was a Halloween Horror Nights original, and Cary, Ohio, or Scary, Ohio, is a Halloween Horror Nights original made-up town in Ohio, which is where most of the characters like Jack the Clown take place. So I think that's where Jack and Oddfellow's house will also take place, is Cary, Ohio, and Meats is obviously a butcher restaurant in Cary, Ohio. WSQK Watts. Now, I originally saw this and thought, well, that might be a Halloween Horror Nights original reference, such as the Blood and Guts house, but I think this is actually a reference to Stranger Things Season 5. You could see the black vines here remind me of the Upside Down and Vecna, and there was a radio station, I can't remember the name, in Stranger Things Season 5. There was a radio station, cannot remember the name, but this could very well be for Stranger Things. To me, that was the worst season, which was Season 5, but the vines very much tell me this is for Stranger Things. Oh my gosh, everyone, look at this. This is so unexpected. Club Horror has added these jack-o'-lanterns to the light stanchions. This is so exciting. I had no idea this was going to happen. Of course, I knew that the stages were going to happen because they had those last year, but Club Horror is coming back twice as good as last year. More Halloween, more spooky vibes. This is so fun. Every single area of these light stanchions are going to be covered head to toe in jack-o'-lanterns. This is so unexpected, but I love it. Here in Club Horror, you can probably expect to see Art the Clown as a DJ behind the DJ booth right here, because Art the Clown is coming back for Downtown Clowntown, and that means with him appearing last year in Club Horror behind the DJ booth, you can almost guarantee he's going to be walking here for the DJ set as well. And you'll see dancers on the stages like we saw last year. This is shaping up to be so cool. Hopefully these glow at night, because that would look amazing at nighttime. The question for Club Horror is, will Little Boo be added to the Scare Zone? Since we have these jack-o'-lanterns, and I'm assuming they'll go all the way around these light trestles, I think we'll have Little Boo probably at the very top right there, right behind the DJ. That would be iconic. Welcome to Downtown to Clowntown. We have new prop pieces that have been set up throughout New York. It is looking awfully gloomy, guys. We gotta beat the rain. We gotta beat the rain. A new stage has been set up with this sign that reads Chaos Control. This sign that reads Chaos and Control. Dr. Oddfellow's Grand Carnival presents Chaos and Control, a tale of two icons. And you have Jack and Oddfellow down here. That is such cool artwork right there. I love this. As you can see by the water dripping, it just stormed really bad. It rained really, really bad. And we are in Downtown to Clowntown Scare Zone with this stage area that was set up that has this really cool, interesting artwork for Jack and Oddfellow, Chaos and Control. Jack and Oddfellow being led by this puppet master, the master of puppets, pulling their strings, determining what happens next. And right here, this green skull, that's actually the reference to the top of Oddfellow's cane. The green skull is a jewel that he found in the Jungle of Doom. The Jungle of Doom scare zone from a few years ago. A brand new stage here, Pardon Our Dust, right in front of the Mummy, a brand new stage. And I cannot tell the theming other than Downtown to Clowntown, but you do see a staircase so that the scare actors can walk up and down the stairs, so they can go from the street to the stairs. And then there's also a cage area back here, which will probably have some sort of lion creature that Dr. Oddfellow will probably control in a manner of speaking, and they'll probably have a boo hole right here where they can walk behind this cage and pop out right here. And then if you go around to the other side, oh, there you can see some of the wiring for the actual scare triggers that they use. That's the wiring. There is another boo hole right here on the other side. So if you're walking on this sidewalk right here, you could be scared from the back as well. Very cool how they're utilizing every bit of space here. Get a look at this guy right here, this massive prop piece. This looks like it's gonna be iconic. I could see this on t-shirts. Here's a secret. This is the tribute store for 2026 Halloween Horror Nights, and it looks like more prop pieces have been added. This ticket booth has been here for a little bit of time, but these fence posts and this little stage that has been set up is brand new, as well as this ginormous clown face. He kind of looks like Captain Spaulding from the House of a Thousand Corpses movie, but this is going to be the tribute store. Very exciting. The Halloween Horror Nights stage was being set up last time in my last video, and they were actually tearing it down because it was about to storm, like it just stormed just now, but they were not finished setting it up. That's why they had to tear it back down again. And they probably had to add some extra painting. Maybe they forgot some details, or maybe some parts were not painted correctly. But either way, it is now officially set up here in New York, right across from the tribute store, and it looks great. I mean, a tent for the clowns, kind of giving that red for, you know, the Jack the Clown, and then the blue kind of purple for Oddfellow, but also just for the killer clowns from outer space, and as well as Art the Clown. And you'll probably see killer clowns on the stage and Art the Clown himself. Wow, it is thundering really bad right now, but the rain is over. That's all that matters. A new food booth here in New York, Pardon Our Dust. It looks like a dunking booth, and it just looks like a filthy carnival building with remnants of a dunk booth right here. This kind of looks like it's going to be representing the Scrapyard of Decay, Sideshow of Decay scare zone. I believe that's what this food booth is representing right here. And then next door, we have kind of a demon looking figure, kind of a devil spooky looking figure. Kind of reminds me of the prop pieces from outside of the Terrifier house last year. Maybe this is going to be themed to Terrifier. I'm not sure what else this could be a reference to. Maybe a Halloween Horror Nights original house. This kind of looks kind of like Oddfellow's face, a little bit like Oddfellow. So maybe it's just a demonized version of Oddfellow. Very cool food booth nonetheless. I like the design. The colors look great. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. There has been so many new updates and so much more to come just in the next couple of weeks, because we are less than a month away until opening night. If you did enjoy this video, it would help me out tremendously if you leave a like. That way this video can hit a larger audience, which I personally struggle to do a lot. Now, if you also do not want to miss opening night, which is coming very soon, then I suggest that you subscribe down below. Subscribing also helps grow my channel, and that way you won't miss another Halloween Horror Nights video. So get ready and get excited, because the fog is rolling in, everyone. It is almost opening day for Halloween Horror Nights. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.